On a windy homecoming night at Hanlon Field in Lincoln, the Railer football team looked to move its record above 500. Lincoln hosted 0-4 Eisenhower in a Central State 8 matchup. Early on in the game, Lincoln tries to establish its ground game. This is Gabe Smith with a nice gain during the Railers' opening drive. Next, it's Peyton Bunner who rumbles into Eisenhower territory. Then Kyle Keeler moves the ball closer to the goal line on a run for the Railers. But Lincoln would fumble the ball, and it's recovered by Eisenhower, so the Panthers take over. Eisenhower couldn't move the ball and punted. A few plays later, it's Bunner up the middle for the first touchdown for Lincoln. We're going to keep a tally on the points after touchdown by the Railers. 5'10" junior Lucas Melton handles the PAT duties for the Railers. Here he splits the uprights to extend Lincoln's lead to 7-0. On the Panthers' next drive, it's senior Court Pentecost wrestling the ball away from the receiver for a Railer interception. Then on offense for Lincoln, it's linebacker turned quarterback Tate Johnston who finds Jaden Gully on a 33-yard touchdown strike. Melton comes on to boot his second extra point of the quarter, and the Railers lead 14-0. We've seen some offense. How about some defense? Here, Eisenhower tries to get outside, but Frank Sanders says, "Oh no you don't," as he trips up the Panther runner for a loss. Eisenhower would punt again and give Lincoln a short field. Not long after that, Railer senior Gabe Smith knifes his way into the end zone for a Lincoln touchdown to increase the lead. Lucas Melton takes the field to nail the PAT, and it's Rail Splitters 21, Eisenhower 0. The Panthers again have trouble getting anything going offensively. On this play, Sanders teams up with Preston Hunt to push Eisenhower back. But Eisenhower has a lot of offensive weapons, and a couple are on display here as Garyon Henderson finds DeMonte Phillips on a 61-yard touchdown pass play. The Panthers add a 2-point conversion to make the score 21-8. Early in the second quarter, Lincoln moves the ball into Eisenhower territory, and senior Peyton Bunner punches it in again, this time from 10 yards out to increase the Railer lead. On the next series for Eisenhower, the handoff gets botched, and Lincoln's Aiden Fry is there to pick up the loose ball. Railers take over in Eisenhower territory. Next, it's Lincoln quarterback Tate Johnston. That's Johnston with a T, as in TD. He runs it in from 15 yards out for the touchdown. Here's kicker Lucas Melton nailing the PAT. Lincoln leads 34-8. In all, the Railers reel off 4 touchdowns in the second quarter. Here's Gabe Smith scoring on a 5-yard run. Melton hits the point after, and Lincoln increases its advantage. The Railers got several big plays to keep distancing themselves from Eisenhower. Here, number 55, Caleb Zirkelbach recovers the Eisenhower fumble for Lincoln. Then, before the quarter expires, Kyle Keeler gets into the act as he scores on a 9-yard run for the Railers. Melton follows with another PAT, and that makes the score 48-8. We said Lincoln got several big plays, but they weren't just on offense. Here, Frank Sanders finds his way into the Eisenhower backfield. He gets in the grill of Panther quarterback Garyon Henderson, who throws an incomplete pass. A couple plays later, Henderson looks like he's seen enough of Frank Sanders as Big Frank pursues Henderson out of the pocket, but Henderson opts to step out of bounds rather than let Sanders get up close and personal. Railers lead 48-8 at intermission. The 40-point lead means a running clock during the second half, so it moved quickly. And speaking of moving quickly, here's Eisenhower's DeMonte Phillips with a nifty 52-yard touchdown run. Panthers pull to within 48-16 after the 2-point conversion. Later in the quarter, sophomore running back Caden Adams takes it into the end zone for Lincoln on a 1-yard touchdown run. And here is Lucas Melton one more time for Lincoln. He hits his 7th PAT of the night. That ties a Railer record for the most PATs in the game. Congratulations to Lucas. Eisenhower stayed after it, though. Here, quarterback Jaterion Moore picks up the drop ball and sprints 48 yards into the end zone for the Panthers. Eisenhower gets another 2-point conversion to make it 55-24 in favor of Lincoln, and that's how it would end. Lincoln improves to 1-2 in the conference and 3-2 overall as the Rail Splitters celebrate homecoming and defeat Eisenhower 55-24.
I really couldn't do it without the O-line that drags me down there, and I get the opportunity. I'm thankful I get the opportunity to play that important role.
The Railers are at home again next week, hosting Decatur MacArthur in another Central State 8 conference matchup.